All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome back, everybody. He is dry, and we're ready for demonic yellow. Now, I don't think I'm going to dry brush. My wife wasn't awake yet, but there is a raised part on the eye of this like ghostly iris or pupil, or both. So we're going to use our demonic yellow for that, but we need a slimmer brush. Ooh, what is going on here? All right. Sorry, some of those didn't look quite right. And I found something that was supposed to be... I found my notes for like possible topics if I ever ran out of something or if my brain just wasn't in it. And funnily enough, I didn't understand what the hell I wrote. And I was like, what the hell is skip class tree? And I was like, right, it's the tree that you would go to when you skipped class. So back in high school, of course, some of us degenerates didn't really stick around much. And if you wanted to skip, go down, make some bad choices, like smoke something. Some people, I guess, drank. I never did down there. But it was behind the school, off property, in the woods. And there was this tree that had kind of fallen over. It was a bonsai tree. So we all called it. Damn, this is not working out. And oh wow, I see print lines from the 3D printer. I've never seen print lines on D&D models. I guess I just wasn't looking. But yeah, I've never seen that shit before. But either way, yeah, we used to skip class, skip school entirely, go hang out at that tree. There was a McDonald's right outside of the trees. Police station was right across the street too. It was right there in the middle of not what you would call town center, I guess, but the courthouse area. And yeah, but now there's a bank that sits in the exact spot that our tree was. And yeah, we had some good times. It was nothing to write home about. We were just being stupid and skipping school. It was simple as that. That's all it was. Us just making bad choices. Just bad choices. All right, what are we going to get? You know what? Let's try some Necromancer Cloak. I want to get in with the teeth with a different color in there. Get up into those cracks and crevices, kind of like a wash, but using the paint. All right, I want to do that. I want to get up. All right. Because we could try some wet blending in a minute. We could. I'm just seeing something real quick. Yeah, that's not going to be the color that I want. That's why I went pretty light with that. But that is okay because I just can't exactly. Ooh, I did not know that was in here. Okay, we got some lava orange, and this is more. I feel like it was more of a technical paint because it didn't. Every time I had tried to use it, it didn't really work how the other paints did. And it could just be the pigment, because no paints are equal like that. But I do want to take this orange and go over this yellow just a bit. Make the contrast not so bright. Because honestly, I did not know that I had this orange. And I didn't want to use the contrast paint that I also have. But yeah, definitely wanted that orange to dull out that yellow just a little bit. little too much. A little too much. But we can go back in there with moon dust and do some real tippy edge highlighting, like some toward the center, around the edges, and shit like that. So why don't we... I forgot my dry brushes. Alright. And we got them. So why don't we dry brush that base? Get that whole process going. So let's not waste time here. Alright. We got a Death Tyrant that needs to be out there. Ooh. Of course. Of course. Of course. You need one of these. You gots to have a napkin. I mean, you don't have to. You could just use your arm like I always did. Alright. I'm honestly not here to do that much today. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see it. Alright, this is the Racker Fresh. Over the Steel Legion Drab or Leather Brown to others. But we're going to get some more out. There we go. There we go. Yeah. 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 Always. Oh, man. So, like the original Ninja Turtles 2. Oh, man. I adore that movie. It's not my favorite out of the Ninja Turtle stuff. The original one, absolutely my favorite. But, whew, man. I just had a Donnie moment. Yeah. Whew. Moon dust. Let's just go ahead. Let's get you going. Boop. Literally getting only the tip. Just the tip. Because it will be ookies. Yeah, that'll be all right. Okay. Now the question with the skill is, what do we do with that, right? Well, let's get our mummy robe out. You know what? Well, yeah, it's gonna be for the teeth. Whew. Mummy robe is running low, but that's okay. We do have another one in our other paint. Let's see. I needed something for just a light dry brushing of, yeah, that'll work, of the teeth. It's exactly what we're going to do here. All right. Yeah. Don't you fuck with me now. All right. We're going to have to use the arm so I can really see. There you go, you fucker. There you go, you fucker. You fucking fuck. Yeah. Make those teeth just a little wider. Just a little wider. You can see all the dust coming off at this point. Jesus. But this is an old, haggard-ass army painter brush. Like I found it somewhere in some of my brushes, and I was like, oh shit, okay. Well, if anything, I could use this as a dry brush. So that's what we're doing. All right. All right. Now, because I did forget about that, we will take our skeleton bone that we already have out. Whew. Maybe this will be a 3. I don't know. We'll see. But these raised little horns on the back. Oh no, that's the record fish. Hmm. No, it isn't. I'm sorry. Wow. Having a moment. Don't mind me. But yeah, let's get some different bone out here. Because we can go over the skull when we're done with not null oil, but a flesh wash. Now, flesh wash is basically just a light brown wash. Or, you take one of your flesh tones, which is basically a brown, some kind of variation of a khaki, or peach, or something like that, and you're going to water it the fuck down. You could make a wash out of it. Can't forget our steps. And I can't forget to try to keep this on, guys. Woo! Trying to focus, but not dilly-dally. Also be as precise as I can, especially around these transparent arms. All right. 2 more. Bloop. All right. Oh, yeah, that definitely helped. That looks fantastic. Fucking perfect. All right. So we got that. We'll let that dry in a second. But because that looked so good, no, we're still going to do that with the other. But we'll get the next step for the brush out. For the dry brushes, I mean, we'll use the next step, the next gauge up. So this is a 5. I'm probably going to just dry brush the entire skull at this point. Ground's already taken care of, but the rest of the skull kind of needs it. And we are going to go with the mummy robe. All right. So here we go. All right. A little bit more. Skull ain't coming out too bad. Ooh. I hit the clear base. I think the mummy robe definitely helped. Definitely pulled the model together with the teeth. Instead of it being too much of a contrast, they actually kind of blend together now. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. 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 And then, of course, we're going to hit everything with a flesh wash, but let me dry brush these crowns, these little horns. Let's get them tipped. Let's make them feel nice. Let's make them feel sexy. I don't know what we're doing. All right. What? Ah! It came off the base, motherfucker. It's alright. That happens a lot. Just gotta hold it because we weren't being that careful. All right, dude, he's looking pretty fucking sick. And part of me wants to do the other orbs, but I don't. I don't want to touch the other orbs, but I do kind of want to take a red tone wash to that eye. So we're gonna grab that. All right, red tone. No, that's blue tone. Dark. Where the fuck's the? Okay. I forgot that I got out that blue tone once, and good lord. All right, so we're at 16 minutes. There we go. All right, we got a red tone out. Just because, again, the eye is coming off just a little too, not exactly a little too fluorescent or bright and tacky and chalky. You can tell I'm not happy with it. It's not exactly coming out like that, but it's something I'm not liking. So I'm gonna add a little bit of red back in there with this red tone, and basically it's just a red wash. That's all it is, a red wash. Daddy likes it. I haven't found too many uses for it, honestly. I really, really haven't. But I need that eye to... There we go. That'll be okay. All right. So, that's taken care of. We need our flesh wash, right? We're almost done, folks. Soft tone. Flesh wash. There you go. See how nasty that sounds? Plop, 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 plop. We could make a lot of bad jokes with that. Oh, but we're not gonna. I could use one of the other washes that I have, but I'm not worried about that. So adjusting the music, and there. Oh, son of a bitch! Come on, man! Come on, Perturbator, or what the fuck? However you pronounce your shit. Perturbator. Perturabo is what we call it. Me and my wife being we. Because we thought it was funny. All right, we're going to get our... Whew. All right. We've got our brush. We've got our flesh wash. And commence. And see how it's only just darkening it? It's not creating too much of a contrast. Or too much of a difference, I should say. Because it is just a flesh wash. And it's basically the same kind of coloring. As you could see. So yeah, you're not going to see a tremendous, huge difference. But everything will get darkened right back up. Alright. And then at the end, we can dry brush right back over just to brighten everything right back up. All the tips that we needed. Brightened right back up. Because some of these horns up here, I don't want them being the darkest, dingiest things. They're not supposed to be. We're going to get these teeth. Yeah. Yeah. You allowed to have some somewhat pearly whites. You allowed. But you're going to have to bear with me for the steps. All right. This is coming out great. Digging it, liking it. We're chilling. We're vibing it. And I am kind of picking and choosing where exactly I'm adding this wash to. Alright. Usually we are adding it to the whole thing, but as you can see, the skeleton horde actually did a lot of the shading in the recesses already. And the flesh wash is just kind of picking that back up. But you know, bringing some life, I guess, to it in a way. But we'll add some more flesh wash in the eye-ish, in the eye cavity, the eye socket. I don't know why I said eye cavity. It's a socket. I guess it is either or. Wouldn't really matter. I'm the only one making a deal out of it. Wouldn't be the first time. It's all right. Awesome, 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 awesome. And we're at 21 minutes. So, guess what, folks? We're done. That's it. There is Death Tyrant. I want to thank every single one of you, plus one, for stopping by for this 2-episode ordeal. I appreciate it very much. Now, this was not just some 3D printed model. Of course, you can go get this at any of your game stores. It is the Death Tyrant, and I would hate to face one. I really would. So, I guess I will see you guys on the next round. Stay happy and healthy. And what can you expect on the next one? Oh man, I can't see it from here. Oh, it should be the Mortifactors. Cornate Mortifactors Praetor. He will be the chapter master of my Mortifactors warband for the Sanguine Heresy. So, I will see you guys on the next round. Like I said, stay happy and healthy. Voidfather guide your brushes. Peace.